Hi everyone. So I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't really thought of anything to talk about, but there is a topic that I've been thinking about for the past year and a half or so, and I've been thinking about making a video about beauty gurus, some beauty guru real talk. So today is the day. I'm not sure if this video is going to come out in one long part or in two parts, but we'll see how it goes. Now, the reason that I'm interested in this topic is because I started watching beauty videos about a year and a half ago, which is when I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And I was given a prescription for a wig, which I decided that I wasn't going to get filled because the wig places that were recommended and that took prescriptions were very far away, and I was very sick and very depressed. And I didn't feel like driving 45 minutes and sitting through a fitting and all of that and then thinking of having to go back and get it. It was just not appealing to me. So I decided to check out headscarf tutorials. And there was one woman in particular who had some wonderful tips. And I don't know if she was going through chemo or if she had alopecia. But the point is, she didn't have any hair at all. She didn't have any hair on her head, no eyebrows, and no eyelashes. And she was wearing very large, very long falsies. And so it got me to thinking that I too was going to lose my eyelashes, and I don't know how to apply falsies. So that's how I got into the beauty community. I started watching tutorials on applying falsies, and for the record, I still can't apply them. I've tried my best, can't do it. Still haven't gotten the trick. And the falsies videos kind of launched me into exploring all the other stuff, you know, the eye makeup tutorials, lips, hauls, monthly favorites, you name it, I've watched it, and I've watched a lot of gurus, and I've subscribed to quite a few beauty channels. And at some point in this year and a half, I started to smell a rat. There was just something about the videos that didn't sit well with me. I thought that I wasn't being told something, that something was being left out of these videos. So I started doing some research, and this is what I've discovered. And I'm doing this video as a public service to help you, and more importantly, to help your daughters if they're watching beauty gurus, if they're as hooked as I am. Because I still, to be honest with you, I'm still hooked on the beauty channels. One of the things that you will notice when you watch enough of these videos and you do some research is that YouTube and Instagram, two social media platforms in particular, two internet platforms in particular, have been turned into like mini QVCs and home shopping networks. A lot of what you're watching when you watch the really popular gurus, and by really popular, I mean, let's pick a number, maybe 30,000 subscribers and up. A lot of the videos that you're watching are featuring products that have either been sent to the gurus for free, or they are products that the gurus are showing in what is called sponsored videos. A sponsored video is when a company will pay someone to feature a product, either by just showing it on camera, by doing a tutorial with it, by mentioning in a what's in my purse, what's in my luggage, you know, I just did a haul, you know, excuse me, any of those videos. They're paid to show those products. Now, before I get too far into this, when I used to do entertainment reporting, I used to get sent free products. I was sent free DVDs, CDs, books, things of that nature. And I was sent those products because I was going to interview an author, a movie star, a director, a producer, a singing artist. And they wanted me to either load clips of songs on the internet page or, you know, the web page, or they wanted me to at least know what I was talking about. I mean, it's very difficult to interview a movie director if you haven't seen the movie. So I would go to free screenings, or they would send me what's called screeners, which is when the movie, the company will print a DVD with no frills, just the movie, onto a DVD, and they send it to you. It's what they send to the Academy when they're voting for the Oscars. And never at any time did I consider doing a positive interview or review based on getting a free product. That simply wasn't done. I mean, it was understood that if you were going to write a review of a book or whatever, that the publishing company would send it to you. Well, things have changed, and now what's happening is that you get younger and younger people on YouTube and Instagram who are extremely popular, who have a ton of subscribers, and they're just excited to get free stuff. So they will do whatever it takes to keep on getting free stuff from a company. Even if the product is subpar, they will give it a great review. They'll do a tutorial with all the bells and whistles, and they'll talk about how great it is. And then if you're just an average person sitting at home and you follow the recommendations and you buy the product and you bring it home, you notice it ain't that great, okay? I've got 3 products in particular that I want to mention. I'm not picking on these companies. I'm just saying that they didn't work for me, and from what I can see, they didn't work for a lot of other people. First item should look familiar to you. This is the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay. There's some colors in here. It's a beautiful palette, by the way, and I still use it. But there are a couple of colors. There's Dust, Burnout, Buzz, and Trick. They're the shimmery colors in this palette. These shimmery colors are crap. There's no other way that I can describe them. They're lousy, okay? I have done what I've been told by these beauty gurus. I have tried spraying the brushes with setting spray. I have tried using the NYX Milk eyeshadow pencil, okay, to get those shimmery shadows to stick. I've tried everything. Nothing works, okay? And when you watch a tutorial, I want you to keep in mind you're watching someone who is filming under some pretty excellent lighting conditions, and you're just seeing what the look looks like right after they finish applying it. Very rarely do you see these girls showing the look an hour, 2 hours, 4 or 5 hours later. Here's a tip, by the way. If you are looking for a replacement for the pink shimmery shadows in the Naked 3 palette, this is a color called Bubbly. It's by ColourPop. You don't need to jump through hoops. You don't need to stand on your head. You don't need to do anything special to get this to show up and stay. This is just a recommendation. And no, I'm not being paid. Believe me, I've spent enough money at ColourPop in the past 2 months as evidence that I am not being sponsored by ColourPop. I wish they would sponsor me, but no such luck. So the other product was the Benefit They're Real or It's Real Push-Up Eyeliner. What a mess. I had no idea when I watched the videos on YouTube that most of the girls who were raving about it were sponsored by Benefit. I don't have it because I threw it in the garbage. The thing comes out, the consistency of the eyeliner is very strange. It's almost like, it's not a gel because it's too hard for that. It's almost like an eye pencil consistency, but it comes out of a little rubber applicator. The stuff breaks, it doesn't apply smoothly, you get a big fat line, it doesn't make a wing properly. It was junk, it was the worst. I finally threw it away because I couldn't take it anymore. The other one, the other product is called, it's a mascara by L'Oreal called Miss Manga. I looked at the results on these tutorials and they were very dramatic and I was way into it. And I tried it at home and it didn't work and I just threw it in the garbage again. Because I don't pass off crappy products to people I care about. So I threw them away. Coincidentally, all of these products were recommended by the same person, whose tutorials I think are fantastic, but now I look at her differently because I know that she's sponsored by L'Oreal. And I'm pretty sure that she's been given free product. I know she was given the Naked 3 palette for free. I don't know what her relationship is with Benefit, but I'd be very surprised to find out that she wasn't sponsored by Benefit for the rave review that she gave that junky product. One of the things to watch out for if you want to know if the guru is sponsored by a company is to look in the description box and see if they have affiliate links. And what those are links to companies where if you click on that link, it's that guru's personal code. So if you buy the products, you get a little discount, $10 off, 20% off, 50, whatever percent off. And then the person in the video will get a commission. Now, let me be very clear. There is nothing squirrely about making commission. I used to work in retail. I worked on commission. I know it's very hard work. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the person who is recommending the product is dishonest. But it's something that you should keep in mind. You should know. And a lot of times these girls won't be honest. They won't tell you that they're making a little bit of money off of the sales of the products. So it's because of that that you should be wary. You should just be aware of that. Don't believe all the rave reviews that you get from these gurus, because they do have a financial incentive. And while I'm on that subject, let me also say that a lot of times these girls are not forthcoming about their business arrangements with the products that they feature in the video, the companies, I mean. They are not honest about sponsored videos. They're not honest about affiliate links. And that really chaps me. It's very dishonest, and it's really shady, and it sucks. Okay, so, and when I get to the end of this, I'm going to explain why all this matters, by the way. One of the things to look out for is if a guru is pushing a product from a company that you have never heard of. Now, if you're not a makeup artist, chances are that you will not have heard of a great many of these companies that these gurus are touting. These girls are very big on brushes. Morphe and Sigma have reached out to tons of girls on YouTube and Instagram. And a lot of these girls are sponsored. They have affiliate links in the description boxes below their videos. And I just want to do a little show and tell right now.